CPM, $3. That's less than a tenth of the insurance category we just looked at. On ad rates alone, it's near the bottom. And yet this category keeps producing channels with 1 million subscribers, no game studio, no capital behind them. So how do you hit 1 million subs when the rate is this low? Today we break that paradox down with the data. The category, indie game curation. Let's look at the numbers. CPM stays at $3 to $6 in both 2025 and 2026. RPM, $2 to $4. Barely any movement. Compared to the finance categories we covered earlier, the rate is clearly low. But two things are different. First, average views. The top channels pull 200,000 to 1 million per video. A low rate multiplied by a huge view count still adds up. Second, saturation is not red ocean, it's medium. There's still room to enter. And it's fully faceless. All you need is gameplay footage and narration. Here's the benchmark channel, Alexa. Its identity is exactly one thing: finding bizarre indie games nobody's heard of and showcasing them. Weird games buried in the corners of Steam, games with broken physics engines, games with genuinely deranged ideas, dug up and delivered with dry humor. No face on camera. Gameplay footage and narration, that's it. The key is the curator position. Viewers come to believe that watching this channel means discovering games they'd never find on their own. So they don't subscribe for any single game, they subscribe to the channel itself. So what about the Korean and Japanese markets? Game channels there are overwhelmingly clustered around big titles, AAA walkthroughs, stream highlights, reviews of famous games. A channel dedicated specifically to curating indie games? Almost non-existent. The reason is simple. Making one indie video means playing it yourself, editing it, writing the script, and the views don't spike like a major title. So nobody does it. But as Alexa proved, if you claim the curator position first, that entire empty space becomes yours. 3 reasons a low CPM category still produces million sub-channels. First, raw volume. Even at $3, a single video with 500,000 views generates ad revenue you can't dismiss, and game content has long watch time, so multiple ad breaks fit in. Second, ads aren't the only income. Indie developers pay for sponsorships to get their games featured. Once you have scale, the developers come to you, and sponsorship rates dwarf ad rates. Third, the production cycle is fast. You can introduce an indie game in a short segment and move on, so you upload more often, and the more you upload, the more the algorithm pushes you. The entry strategy. First, brand the curator, not the games. What viewers subscribe to isn't a game, it's your taste. Second, narrow the concept. Not all indie games, only horror indies, only broken physics comedy games, only games you finish in 30 minutes. Lock onto one genre or one emotion and your channel identity gets sharp. Third, upload often. In this category, frequency wins. Fourth, run shorts alongside. Cut one killer moment from a game into a 30-second clip and new viewer inflow explodes. Fifth, build relationships with developers. Talk to indie devs early, and it naturally turns into sponsorships later. Final verdict. Indie game curation earns a B grade. CPM at $3 to $6 is genuinely low, that's what drags the grade down. But average view volume is high, it runs fully faceless, and saturation is still only medium, so there's room to enter. Above all, there's upside beyond ads, developer sponsorships. The downsides are clear. The low rate means thin income until you build scale, and it's labor-intensive, you play and edit every video yourself. This one fits creators who want to build a fandom and a curator brand over fast money. Tap the cards on screen for the next one.